Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is on the 2017 CAP Innovations. If you want to see all the details, this comes straight out of the CAP Innovations. They publish it, it's not like an official anything. It's something that they publish right before a national conference sometime in the summer. It's just kind of everything that's happened in the past fiscal year. So it's all that kind of stuff, and I'll leave it down below and you can see all the details. Let's get started. TLC is now broken into 3 different groups: basic, intermediate, and advanced. And seniors are encouraged to go to it, and instead of just having 2 senior members per squadron who have attended TLC, they must have attended in the past 48 months, which ensures that they are up to date and the things that are covered are still relevant. There's the cadet staff assignments in e-services are now have a suggested grade. So element leaders are supposed to be between cadet airman and then cadet technical sergeant, while the cadet commander should be between cadet second lieutenant and cadet colonel. The point of this is to have more standardization in cadet staff assignments and organizational design by setting minimum grades for cadet staff positions. The Staff Duty Analysis Program, or SDAs, are things that must be done when you hit officer. Instead of doing drill tests, you now do SDAs. And if you are an officer, you've hated these for a long time, and they're finally being redone. Super exciting. They now have 3 different elements to it: the service, the technical writing, and oral presentation. And there's a lot of gizmos and confusion as to like there was in the last one, and a lot of details that go into this. So go ahead and check that out. I'll leave some links below as to where you can find information on this. And it becomes effective, I believe, January 1st, 2018. But you now are writing, instead of logistics officer, transportation officer, PAO, you're now doing a resume, background paper, advocacy paper, operations plan, budget, media package, after action review, and personal leadership plan. So you're actually doing things that you actually use instead of working on transportation, which cadets never actually touch. The Milestone exams are now done via learning management system, so they're all done online, even though that your Wright brothers, Earhart, Mitchell, and Spots all must be proctored. They're still done online. Now, a lot of people don't like this as much because it now comes from a bank of 300 questions, so you can no longer memorize the questions as you go in, and you can't just go into Quizlet and find ones that have almost the exact same questions. It's great because it adds more consistency to what you're learning, and every time you take the test, you're getting more questions, so you're actually having to master the material instead of just study for the test. But it does make it a little more complicated, so keep that in mind when you're testing for your next milestone. The Spots free tests are now able to be done every 7 days instead of the 48 days that I believe it used to be. So that's awesome. And then one of the biggest things that's been happening, and something that the cadet programs team has put a lot of work into, is the active cadet fitness program. And a lot of people have a lot of controversy as to where this goes in, and I'll probably do a whole video on how it goes through and all of that. So if you want to see that video and you have questions, please leave those questions, thoughts, concerns in the comments below, because I want to make sure I address them. It becomes effective officially January 1st, 2018. There are a lot of squadrons that are already doing it. It's kind of like the beta program, which has been together for a while now, and I have a video on that I'll link up there somewhere. The main concern is it makes it too easy, but the gist is kind of suck it up. Once again, I'll leave all the details below, and I'll probably do another video on it, but we're now going to the healthy fitness zone. There's new requirements once you hit Wright brothers. You can find the details. If you have questions on that, it'll be completely addressed. And there's webinars that are something that the cadet programs team puts on, which I highly suggest, and you can actually watch them. There's some on fitness, cadet regulations, encampment, and it's just a great way for you to actually have all your questions answered by those who are actually capable and the ones who are implementing these, instead of getting on, you're in Kaplan or Cap Talk and bickering. The 52 series, CAP Regulation 5216, 5210, 12, those are now being transferred to the CAP Regulation 60 series, so 60-1, 2, 3, so forth and so forth. 90% of the regulations stay the same. It's just kind of a revamp. They need to be redone. The main 3 things that are going to be added are the cadet senior fraternization, which basically means don't fraternize with seniors, and cadets no dating. 18-year-olds are now mandatory reporters of abuse or neglect, hazing, that kind of thing. It used to just be senior members, so once you hit 21, but now it's all cadets. So once you're 18, you're required to under regulation. And then bullying, there's a new system for bullying. Bullying is unwanted, aggressive behavior among cadets that involve a real or perceived power of imbalance. The behavior is reported and has potential to be repeated over time. Bullying includes making threats, spreading rumors, attacking someone physically or verbally, and purposefully excluding from a group someone who's otherwise eligible to participate. You can find more details on those below. The new series is expected to come out on January 1st, 2018. The new cadets welcome video is actually something that National CAC did, and they put together, and if you are a new cadet and you're wanting to learn how to join CAP and be a part of that, I'll link the video below and you can actually check it out. It tells you all about how to access online tests, ring stuff as cadets, and how to access e-services. It's a really well put together video, probably much better than I do. I suggest you go check it out. There's a new resource, which is CAP Pamphlet 1-10, and it's best practices for special needs. And I'm considering doing a full video on this because I went to a conference or a breakout session at National Conference, and I find the topic very interesting. It mainly covers on the wear of uniform, lodging for transgender members, cadet supervision challenges, going off base for worship, accommodating special diets, and more. Oh. I actually have the full printed out 1-10. I don't know if you can find it online yet. If you can, I'll post it below. But I kind of want to do a full video on it. It talks a lot about transgender cadets, being an ally of LGBT cadets, special needs, special diets, wheelchairs, broken injuries, those kind of things, lodging, especially for encampment. So if you're someone who's dealing with that, you can check out my video on special needs and my non-discrimination policy. And if you'd like to see a video on that, make sure you leave a comment below saying, I want to see a video on that. There's now the JROTC Leadership and Academic Bowl, known as JLAB. If you're interested on this, I don't know a whole lot, but there's a ton of information out there on it. It's basically a competition between JROTC cadets and CAP cadets, and there's other things involved in it. If you're interested, it's a great opportunity. We're kind of behind on a lot of stuff because registration and competition is kind of happening right now, but you can go ahead and check those out. We also have the 75th anniversary year of 2017 for cadet programs, so there's a lot of suggested practices to celebrate your 75th anniversary. If you're doing a Christmas banquet, a party, anything like that, just throwing an extra celebration out there for the 75th anniversary of cadet programs is awesome. And my final thing is SEEP. SEEP is doing incredible things. If you don't know what it is, it's Cadet Encampment Assistance Program, and it really is a program that helps those low-income families to attend encampment primarily through tuition and uniform assistance. And since 2015, $1,751,800 have been given to cadets to go to encampment and buy new uniforms. It's an awesome opportunity. It's basically 10 seconds to apply, and you go to encampment for free or get free uniforms. So if you're struggling with that area, or money is something that's holding you back from encampment, or CAP in general, I highly suggest you check out SEEP, and if you have questions on how to apply for that, leave in the comments below. Guys, like I said in the beginning of this video, you can find all of this and much more in the description below, and if you have questions, please leave in the comments below because I'd love to get a discussion started and answer some of your questions on this. Also, I have several videos coming out on PT, getting my spots award, CAC, probably another collab video, how to apply for IEAs and CSAs, those kind of things. So if you have questions, thoughts, comments, make sure you leave in the description so I can make sure to address those. Like me on Facebook to keep updates with what's going on. Just my name is Fieglein, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.